Title: The Shadows Within. In the quiet town of Maple Grove, the old willow house sat at the end of a narrow street, shrouded in mystery. Local legends spoke of a family that vanished within its walls decades ago, leaving behind whispers of sorrow and unfulfilled dreams. Most townsfolk avoided the house, but for Lucy, a curious young woman, it was an invitation. Eager to explore, Lucy ventured inside one rainy afternoon, armed with her notebook and a flashlight. The air was thick with dust and the scent of decay. As she stepped through the creaking door, the darkness swallowed her whole. Shadows danced along the walls, and the floorboards groaned underfoot. As she wandered through the dimly lit rooms, she felt an inexplicable pull toward the attic. Climbing the narrow staircase, Lucy discovered an old trunk tucked away in a corner. Curiosity ignited. She pried it open, revealing faded photographs and letters belonging to the family. They chronicled love, joy, and, ultimately, despair. One letter caught her attention, detailing the family's growing fear of a presence in the house, a shadow that watched from the corners, whispering secrets that drove them apart. The final words were haunting. "We can't escape it." Suddenly, a chill swept through the attic. Lucy's heart raced as she felt a presence beside her. Turning quickly, she saw nothing, but the air thickened and the shadows deepened. Dismissing her fear, she snapped a photo of the trunk and its contents. As she reviewed the image on her camera, she gasped. In the background, a dark figure loomed, its features obscured. The whispers echoed in her mind, soft yet insistent. "Stay. You belong." Panic surged within her. She dropped the camera and bolted for the staircase. The shadows twisted and writhed, blocking her escape. She could hear faint sobs, as if the house itself mourned. Desperate, Lucy raced to the nearest window, but it wouldn't budge. The whispers grew louder, wrapping around her like a shroud. "You can't leave us. You are one of us now." In a moment of clarity, she remembered the trunk. Rushing back, she grabbed the letters and photographs, hoping they held the key to breaking the spell. As she clutched them, the whispers transformed into anguished cries, echoing the family's torment. "Face us!" they screamed. Heart pounding, Lucy turned to the trunk and began reading the letters aloud, her voice trembling. With each word, the atmosphere shifted, the weight of sorrow pressing against her. Suddenly, she understood. This family was trapped not just by the house, but by their own unresolved grief and fear. As she read the final letter, a warm light filled the attic, illuminating the dark corners. The figure emerged, not as a monster, but as a sorrowful specter, a reflection of the family's pain. "Help us," it pleaded. "Release us from this darkness." With renewed determination, Lucy finished reading the letters, each word a thread weaving together their lost stories. The figure smiled, and with that, the shadows began to recede, the house exhaling a long-held breath. As the light enveloped her, Lucy felt a wave of peace wash over her. The spirits were released, their whispers fading into gratitude. When she stepped outside, the sun broke through the clouds, and the weight of the house lifted. But as she glanced back at the willow house, she noticed something. A single shadow lingering at the window, watching her, reminding her that while she had freed the family, the echoes of their pain would forever remain a part of her.